This dude.
Hello, sir.
What's up, bro?
Can you roll down the window for me?
I'll head over there. Actually.
Yeah, 102. And one of my cases going on today.
What?
Remember that
729.
yeah.
That nigga got the Timbs on. I'm funny as fuck.
Bro, I don't want to hear it. Bro, I don't want to.
Grenade, new batteries.
Okay, you
What
got
about
the
you,
Timbs,
Lefty?
bro.
Let me see if I can hear your
Bro,
Oh,
voice.
that's wait. That's
You
what
hear
you
me,
want?
Judge?
You know, when
I
they say
hear
you
you.
you
I
got
hear
reverb.
you. Yeah,
Why?
loud and clear. I
Why you
got fresh
covering his blood?
batteries.
Then that nigga put the rope on.
I don't
Let
wanna
me
hear it.
go.
Remember
I
this one
fell
gets
down. Wait a minute. Let me.
Bro, I'm big pimping. I don't want to hear it.
God,
Man, what the hell happened to that dude?
he's covered in blood.
We're rocking this hood. Bro, rocking this bitch half hood.
Bro, I'm big pimping today. I don't want to hear it.
Yer.
Gotta bust your balls. Gotta bust your balls.
Sometimes I like be. Uh. Uh. Yeah, how you doing, sir?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
That's good.
Yes, Judge. Giovanni Hendricks. We have Mr. Dior, Austin Dior, also present today. If that case could be called first. Your Honor, I think I don't know if he's in here. I think he's in here.
Yeah. Get up. Get up. You're okay. Oh, you can't hear the judge, or?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor. I spoke to my client earlier. This case is a little bit problematic for us. We were hoping to resolve it with him pleading to a tent violation. My client was arrested, initially stopped for speeding. However, he was actually placed under arrest for not having a license. The problem with that, Your Honor, is that my client's license was taken away from him by a law enforcement officer, and it was never given back to him, including his registration and his car insurance. So while he was operating his motor vehicle, although he is legally licensed, he did not physically have the license because it was taken from him by a previous officer and never given back. And that is the crux of him being arrested in connection with this case. I don't have access to it. My client has made numerous efforts to try to figure out who it is that ticketed him or took his license. He's gone down and spoken with the sheriff. I've also spoken with the sheriff. He's gone down to the precinct himself to try to get it back. However, he's hit a roadblock. My client at this stage appears to be that he's going to continue to get arrested because law enforcement at this moment still has his tangible physical property, and that's going to be a problem. So I'm asking if the court would order any law enforcement agent that has my client's license, registration, insurance to provide it to him to turn it over promptly, or if the court has access to any of the reports, they can give us a name, and this way we can go about getting contacting that law enforcement officer to get the license.
Sure can. Just one second.
All right, Mr. Dio, did you hear that?
Yeah.
Okay. You're okay with that?
I'm gonna uncuff you and
Absolutely.
just walk right
The
into me,
only
okay?
issue is with my registration and insurance for my BMW. I cannot re-register it or sell the vehicle as it's saying that it's already registered.
Correct, Judge. His license, registration, and insurance were all taken by that law enforcement officer, and nothing was given back to him. So he can't do anything. He can't, he can't drive without being fear of being arrested. But also, he can't do anything with the vehicle. And if he stopped, he has no proof of ownership or even insurance for the vehicle to demonstrate he's the rightful legal owner.
Yeah, I'm just turn off my stuff.
Are you here for court?
Yes, sir.
Are you a prosecutor
Yes, sir.
or a prosecutor?
My lawyers are here.
Okay, I need you to wait back there until your case is called.
Sorry.
No worries, thank you, man.
No, because it was far. It was a couple weeks ago.
All right.
I
I
haven't.
just
I
changed
haven't
my
had
voice
that.
to be a little louder, Mr. D, or if you can change your voice box to shouting.
Is this better?
That's a little better there, Mr. Dior, and hopefully you can hear me all right. You able to see that name in your invoices, who you paid the fines to?
No, because it was so far, it was a few weeks ago. I cannot no longer see it in my records.
Okay, I understand. You may have to see me sometime after court or get with the Department of Justice this week, and maybe we can generate some new cards for you to put in your vehicle. And that way you have a physical copy when the law enforcement officers stop you out on the streets if you have any contact. Deputies, were you able to get his license in the system? Okay, that's all right. What we Okay. Yes, sir. We can double check, see if that deputy Keys, Sergeant Keys, if he has those on him, if we can give those back. If not, we'll have to generate some new ones for Mr. Dior. But Mr. Dior, you should be all right to grab that license once we get done with this here hearing for you. If you can go out and check the individual out in the lobby and see if you can get your license.
Okay.
Okay, is that settled? Now, how much money did you pay out in fines? We're going to be dropping those charges against you for your license. You did have a valid license. It doesn't sound like you had anything that was going to disqualify any of your driving privileges in the state of San Andreas. So we're going to be dismissing that charge against you and returning those fines. So I'm going to need that dollar amount, get that back to you, Mr. Dior.
Okay. So as of the records that I have, personally, it is 45, but over all 3 times that I have been stopped and arrested, it is over 700,000. I would have to get the exact dollar amount.
Damn.
So you've been arrested 3 separate times for this incident?
Yes, because the first time that I got arrested when they took my driver's license, um, the second time that I got stopped, I didn't have a driver's license. And then the third time I got stopped, I also didn't have a driver's license because I got it taken away the first time I ever got pulled over and
What
arrested.
was the original charges on the first stop as to why you were
It
stopped or why they
was
took your license?
it was they said felony speeding, window tint, and um, there was a
Okay, you don't have to recall all the details. What I'm going to do, because they have caused you to be arrested 2 times after that initial contact, I'm going to need to verify your charges, how much total fines you've paid to the state, and I will have to give you all that money back, Mr. Dior. It sounds like you might be getting a sum of $700,000 back to you.
I do appreciate that, Judge.
And we're going to be dismissing your current arrest and make sure that doesn't hold against you. And we'll have to go in and see if we can't negate your original speeding charge that I believe may have brought you a felony. Is that the only 3 arrests you've had in the state?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Judge. Those are his only ones.
Okay, well, the court's gonna have to look into getting that felony off your record, Mr. Dior, in lieu of any other additional findings from the court, and get you squared away and get your money returned back to you. I want to apologize on behalf of the state of San Andreas for the experience you've had in the good old state of San Andreas.
I do definitely appreciate that, Judge.
Okay, so make note of that, we're gonna be dismissing all charges against Dior. 3 separate incidents. We're gonna be returning the sum of approximately $700,000 to this individual upon confirmation of fines paid to the state of San Andreas, and hopefully return of this individual's license, or he get his license in front. Counselor, you have any further on this matter?
No, thank you, Judge. I just wanted that all that put on the record, and that my client be vindicated of these charges. As we indicated on the record, these are the reasons why he was being stopped and arrested, and but for that, he would not have been arrested, let alone on this case. He would have just been given simple traffic infractions. I thank the court for its candor as well in trying to assist my client in getting his license and paperwork back, and I think my client appreciates that as well, especially getting back the substantial amount of fines that he lost due to not having his license, but by no fault of his own.
Yes, Counselor, that is noted by the court. Miss Dior, this takes care of your case, and good luck to you in the future, and hopefully I don't see you in front of me again. I won't be as nice.
Absolutely, I do appreciate that.
All right, we're gonna move to the next case on the calendar.
All right, thank you, Mr. Dior. If you have any Judge, is he dismissed?
Yes, sir, he's dismissed. You're dismissed,
Okay.
Mr. Dior.
All right, thank you.
All right, Mr. Dior. If you have any questions, just give me a call or text.
Absolutely.
All right, thank you.
Can I just squeeze right past you really quick?
Who do we have
Thank you.
next on the calendar, Counselor?
Your Honor, I believe the court transported Mr. Tony Johnson.
Deputies, is the inmate below, or are they still in transit to this location?
He should be here, sir.
Okay.
29, where, the individual.
You can see me up here. He's right below me.
All right, bring him. Wait. Oh, okay. Hold on.
He's the one in the jacket. I'll be waiting.
Oh, he's right here. Sir.
Yes.
All right. I believe it's your turn.
Oh, my bad.
Okay, that's the gentleman in the book bag. All
Yes.
right.
Sir.
All right, we'll go ahead and hear this case of this individual, Counselor. I'll listen to your argument.
Was arrested October 25th,
Hold on,
2024.
bro.
Since then, he's been incarcerated. Case, I requested discovery from the people. I was not able to get that. However, I did meet with my client on the date of his arrest. He retained my services, and then I've been looking into the case and speaking with him in regards. My client, after speaking with him, has indicated that with the court's permission, he would like to dispose of this case today by entering a plea of guilty to felony evading. With that, the court would promise him a sentence of 2-week ankle monitoring. And he's aware that he's going to be on probation for that period of time. However, if the court is inclined to give my client a longer period of probation, my client is also inclined to accept that with the understanding that he'll be released today with the ankle monitoring probation and his guilty plea of felony evading.
Okay, counselor. Felony evading, that's the highest charge he's facing at this time. Is that my understanding?
No, Judge. He's facing. Let me see. I didn't have the reports, but this is just from my conversation
sir.
and speaking with him. I believe he had possession of a weapon. He had assault against a government employee, and he had felony evading. So those are the charges that I have. I don't know if there are other charges or higher charges because, again, like I stated, I was not able to get any of those reports. But those are the ones that I am aware of. My client is aware that the court is also inclined to offer him, in lieu of felony evading, the possession of a weapons charge, which will either make him a felon or add to his felony record. But he's also aware of that as well. So he's also inclined, if the court is willing to give him a plea to the weapons charges, he's also inclined to do more ankle monitoring probation, so such as 4 to 5 weeks or so on the weapons charge.
Okay, and I did hear a possible assault against a government employee. Is that correct?
Correct, Your Honor. Speaking to my client, he has, I would say, an argument for using the deadly force. However, he is aware of the nature in him using a weapon against another law enforcement agent. However, I don't want to disclose the legal argument
Yes, sir.
or strategic purposes for purposes of today as to why
Yes,
he
sir.
used it. However, I would just say that based on my conversations with my client, there is an argument to be made as to why he used the weapon.
Okay, does your client wish to have that matter heard before my court, or is he looking to clear his entire caseload of charges that he's facing at this time, and he's looking to get the ankle monitor for that duration? Is that my understanding? Or
Correct, Your Honor. He's willing and looking to get the ankle monitoring probationary period.
and he's looking to plead to his assault against a government employee as well.
Yes, Judge. Can I just confer with him very briefly, just to assure that he knows what
Yes,
he's
sir.
doing? All right.
Yes, sir.
Yes, I do. I am pleading guilty.
All right. You know everything that's happening.
Yes, pretty much.
All right.
Also,
So you're
you might want to check your in-head voice, in-head your emails.
okay. All right. No problem.
Yep.
All right. Yes, Your Honor. My client is aware of the rights that he's given up. I've spoken to him extensively. He knows the ramifications. He knows his rights. He knows what he has given up. He knows that he has a constitutional right to challenge the prosecution, to have a jury trial, to put up witnesses, to put up arguments. However, he is waiving all of those rights with the understanding that the court is going to dispose of his case today and put him on ankle monitoring probation as time necessary that the court sees fit. But he is aware of his constitutional rights that he is waiving in lieu of this plea disposition.
Okay, counselor, the court will accept your offer. We're gonna sentence him to 6 weeks on the ankle monitor. Enter a plea of guilty on all listed charges. This subject does violate the conditions of ankle monitoring. He will be subject to the entire time of his actual sentence.
Understood, Judge.
Your
Mr.
client
Johnson, do
clear
you
on that?
understand that?
Yes, sir.
Do you have any questions for me or the judge?
No.
Okay, so you understand that you're going to be on the ankle monitor for 6 weeks. They're going to be monitoring you. If there is or if there are any violations, you may be subject to rearrest and being brought back to court. You understand that as well?
I completely understand that.
All right. Judge, my client has indicated to me, I think, and as well as to the court in open court on the record, his understanding of his responsibilities under the ankle monitor.
All right. Your client's gonna be under monitoring until December 11th, the 11th day of December this year, 2024 will be the date that your client is released from his monitoring. During that time, he should stay clear of obtaining any new violent felonies, especially felonies against any government employees. He will be free to leave the courtroom today once he receives that monitoring placed on him. So, deputies, if somebody can take care of applying the monitoring system to this individual and advise me once he has it, he'll be dismissed once he has the ankle monitor.
All right, thank you, Judge. Mr. Johnson, do you have any other questions, concerns, anything like that?
No, if all I have to say is that if you check your email, you should see the link of not
Okay,
the link,
let's
but
not. I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it. Let's not say too much because whatever you're speaking and saying is going to be captured on the record. So, all right. So just email me whatever you have and we'll talk there.
no problem. But yeah, I have no questions.
Okay, somebody go ahead and apply the
Are
ankle
you doing it,
monitor
or you want me
for
to?
me.
I'll do it.
All right.
You may need to step him to the jury box.
All right, you got that on the boss. Tommy Johnson, right?
Yes.
All right.
You got the
What's gonna be your favorite number, boss?
74.
His third number is 74.
you took a
Sir.
My bad, I just took it off.
Yeah,
My bad.
that's what I was about to say. Yeah, you just took it up.
There you go.
Thank you. Would I get a charger with it?
Yeah. Just give me a little bit and I'll go back in the office and grab it for you.
Thank you.
He's all set up, boss.
All right, thank you, deputy. All right, counselor, your client is dismissed and he'll be able to get that ankle monitoring system removed on the 11th day of December 2024.
December 24, Judge.
December 11th, the 11th day of December
Got it.
2024.
Got it. All right, understood. Thank you, Judge.
All right, your client's dismissed.
Thank you, man.
Well, court will hear the next case on the calendar.
Yes, sir. You ain't gotta worry about that.
Good.
All right, counselor, what's going to be your next case that you have for the court?
Your Honor, I have two other cases. Mr. Yupp and then Mr. Boudreau. So I'm not sure. I didn't see any of them when I first walked in, so I'm not sure if they're here today.
Mr. Yupp is behind you, sir.
Okay, yeah, I just saw him now when I turned my head.
Okay. All right, we'll go ahead and.
Cereal.
Did you have something? Okay, they're having a different conversation. All right, counselor, you can bring Mr. Yupp before the court.
Judge, can I have a second to talk to him real quick? I wasn't.
Yes, sir.
He wasn't here. All right.
You hear me?
So am I free to go?
Did you get the cereal? The ankle?
Hey, what's up? You hear me?
Yeah.
All right. So, what are you trying to do with this, with the case? Are you trying to challenge it? Do you want to go to trial? Do you want to try to plea it out? Do you want to get ankle monitor or community service or something? Like, what are you trying to do?
I'm just trying to not be a felon.
Okay. I got to see what the charges are because they never sent me what the report was and everything like that. So you're essentially you just don't want a felony conviction. Is that correct?
That's correct.
All right. All right. So let me see what we can do because again, I don't have the charges. They never sent me anything, but I'll talk with the judge and see what we can do. Are you good with doing either monitoring or community service or something to that effect?
Yeah, I could.
All right. All right. Cool. All right. So let's go up and we'll talk to the judge and we'll kind of see where it goes from there.
All right.
All right.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Can I talk? Am I free to go?
I'm trying to say, bro, move.
Hey, Giovanni.
Hey, bro, actually, is he free to go?
Oh, Your Honor, is Mr. Johnson free to go?
One second.
So just wait for the deputies. They'll let you know if you're free to go or not. I don't know what they're doing else with you.
They just told me that just to be safe to stay in here if they need me, but I don't know. That's why I'm asking you.
All right, so just talk to one of them and they'll be able to tell you. I don't know if they have something else.
Let me ask someone real quick.
All right.
Let me step out of here real quick.
Hopefully he can get me out, bro. I'm not trying to be a felon.
You got your ankle monitor, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
So you should be good to go, sir.
Thank you.
I just sent him out. He's good.
Mr. Giovanni? Mr. Giovanni? Can you call my lawyer for me real quick?
Counter.
Yes.
I believe Mr. Johnson's calling you, sir.
Oh.
Yeah.
What's up?
I will get my brother to basically.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Just email me. Just email me because the court's alive now and everything. So just email me because I don't want you to say nothing and people hear your conversation and stuff. But like I said already, don't worry about it. Just send me an email and we'll talk about it afterwards.
No problem.
All right, bro. All right, be safe.
We usually don't see the judge today, right?
Yeah, he's right there.
Yeah, I don't see him.
You don't see him in your eyes?
Yeah, I see him. It just takes too long.
Yo, you gotta chill, bro.
Taking too long as well. Hey, put him in jail.
You see what I'm saying, bro? You gotta keep your mouth shut. You gotta keep that low, bro. He's, you know what I mean? Like you gotta chill.
Sorry about that.
All right.
Okay, the court's gonna pretend we didn't just hear that we're wasting your client's time today. Counselor, we'll go ahead and hear your case.
Thank you, Your Honor. Your Honor, would you mind shouting your voice for me, please?
I'm sorry, one moment. Yes, sir, it should be better. I had to
Oh,
switch it there for a moment.
thank you, Your Honor. Appreciate it. Judge, my client apologizes. He's just a little anxious. This is his first time being in court, and he's just a little nervous, so the nerves are getting the best of him, but he apologizes to the court.
The court accepts your client's apology.
So, Your Honor, my client was arrested on October 23rd, literally a week ago, on various charges. This was another case where I had requested discovery. However, I don't have each and every one of the specific charges that my client was charged with. So I don't know if the court would be able to indulge and let me know what the charges are. However, my client has indicated that he is willing to dispose of the matter. However, he would be willing to do so under the promise that he would be given a non-felony conviction. He is aware of options before him of community service, ankle monitoring, and my client is inclined to do that instead of challenging the case and the arrest. So if the court does have a report, or the law enforcement officers in here have a report, I can look at it, but I defer to the court with any non-felony convictions. Even a misdemeanor my client is willing to take as a lesser included of the charged crimes in the case. So if we can try to move in that direction, and my client would understand the rights that he is giving up if the court is inclined to make that disposition to him.
Okay, counselor, it's your understanding your client doesn't have any past felonies?
Hold on one second, Judge. I just need to confirm because that was my initial understanding. Hold on one second.
And if one of you deputies can take a look and see if you all can at least ascertain some charges of his recent arrest. The court doesn't have that in front of me at this time.
Your Honor, it's my understanding that my client does not have a felony conviction.
Okay. As long as he doesn't have any further felonies in his past, we'll take a look and see what his list of charges are, if we can get a hold of that.
Thank you, Judge.
And I believe one of our deputies is taking a look for that information.
What case are we looking at, sir? Again?
The defendant, Mr. Yupp, his current arrest, I believe he's facing at least one felony. He doesn't have any priors. You want to see what his current charges are on this case before the court today?
And his name is going to be a Yuppie Yupp.
Correct. And Judge, just to give some context without going too much into details and any possible defenses, when my client was arrested, he was assaulted by other individuals, and property of his was taken. So there is more to the story than what's on paper. And my client is willing and perceived to want to move forward if he is challenging the charges in connection with this case. However, I just want to point to the court's attention that whatever is indicated on the report, and again, I have not seen that report, there's a lot more to the story than what's written down on the piece of paper before the court.
Also, sir, there's that was the only felony involved arrest.
Okay, and Did you see what his charges were?
So, assault with a deadly weapon, criminal threats, and evading a peace officer. Felony evading a peace officer.
Okay. And that's just one felony and 2 misdemeanors.
Yes.
Okay. And counselor, from the court today, your client is wishing to obtain what again?
A misdemeanor charge, Your Honor, with the understanding that he's going to be placed on ankle monitoring and or community service as the court sees fit for disposition.
All right. We can take the felony evading for the state misdemeanor evading. We'll run all charges together, concurrent. We're going to sentence your client to 4 weeks of ankle monitoring. If during that time your client obtains a new violent felony, they will be subject to the total time of the original charges and sentence.
That's understood, Your Honor.
At this time, your client will have to likely get with the state on reducing that charge from a felony to misdemeanor in the system so that he does not have any active felonies against him at this time. He'll have 3 misdemeanors that he will be entering a plea of guilty on 3 misdemeanors and an ankle monitoring time of 4 weeks.
He understands that, Your Honor, and he thanks the court for the disposition. My client is aware that if he is arrested, as the court pointed out, with any additional felony convictions, he's to stay out of trouble, and any felonious further arrests are going to bring him back to the court where he will face additional charges. However, Your Honor, I also like to point out that my client has stayed out of trouble since he was arrested last week. He has had no other law enforcement encounters. In fact, my client is a humble citizen of this state. He's a hardworking individual. He has his own business. He takes care of his individuals, of his friends and family, and he only looks forward to putting this case behind him and moving forward with his businesses and his life.
All right. The court takes note of that. In lieu of your client's previous history with no contact with law enforcement in the state of San Andreas, he is a business owner in the community. We'll reduce to 4 weeks to 3 on the ankle monitoring and the 3 misdemeanors.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Your client will be on the ankle monitor until the 20th day of November 2024. That's November 20, 2024. Once deputies have placed the ankle monitoring system on your client, he'll be dismissed and released on November 20th, 2024.
Thank you, Judge. Mr. Yupp, did you hear all of that the court indicated?
Yes, sir, I did.
All right, wonderful. Do you have any questions for me or the court?
No, sir.
All right, wonderful.
Wait,
all right, so
also,
with that,
I got a question. Would I be able to get a gun right now, or?
That's not an answer. The court can't give you any legal advice. So I think,
Come on, bro. We out of here. I can't see.
I think what happens is if you don't have any
That's
felonies, then you'd be eligible for a firearm license. But that's something that we can talk about afterwards. But you would be eligible for a firearms license.
All right. That's it then.
All right.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Did you
Step over here for me, sir. All right, you're good to go, man.
Thank you once again, Mr. Hendricks.
Always a pleasure, sir. We'll talk. If you have any questions, just feel free to give me a call.
as well.
All right, thank you.
All right, anytime, sir.
If I may ask,
I used the power that the good Lord gave me to see things a bit of.
If I can get my guns now, bro. I ain't got no dog here though. I thought I break my truck, did. Something going on out here. Hey, that's so foul, bro.
Good, man.
Hey, that's so foul.
First off, he hit me and the canine just reacted.
No, you let that dog out that car. That's so foul.
You can say that all day, but it actually didn't happen that way. He hit me by accident.
Yeah. That's weak too, bro. Use your fist.
Bro, what the hell is you talking about, bro? Get out of here, bro.
Make me get out of here. You know what? I will. I want to run this light so bad, but I say I want to run this light so bad. But I gotta do it. We'll see. This dude.
Hello, sir.
What's up, bro?
Can you roll on the window for me? Alright. Alright, I'm Commissioner. You good?
Yeah, I opened the door, but I just rolled the window down. You don't see it?
Alright. I don't see it rolled down.
I guess
Okay,
over
perfect. There we go. Yeah, alright, so I'm Commissioner Pierce with the San Andreas State Patrol. The reason why I pulled here was because I caught you doing 52 in the 30. Any reason for that?
No, that ambulance ran to the back of me because I guess the guy had got bit by that dog by that police, and I just got out the courtroom and I was heading to go, go check on my shop down the road, actually right around this corner right here. And the ambulance come through and flickered his lights, and I tried to pull over, but he ended up ramming me in the back, trying to get to the guy that was in the back of the police car.
All right. And any reason why you passed that red light over there back there?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He ran to the back of me, like, he bumped me out the way.
Okay, all right. Can I get your license, registration, and for insurance?
Let me make sure I got him. I gave him to a cop, but I ain't never get him back. But with my license, it don't work for me. I gave him my ID though, and they said I was alright.
So from what I'm understanding, your car isn't registered. The car isn't.
Yeah, it's registered. My truck registered is to me.
Okay, what document do you have on you?
I don't think I have none, but like I said, I went to court. I just got out the courtroom because I drove this to court, and my doors was unlocked, and they pulled me over the first time because my keys. I lost my keys, so I left my car. I left my truck outside behind one of the sheriff's vehicles. I come back, there was 2 sheriff's vehicles out there, and they had their lights and stuff on. So I don't know what the guy that they had tried to break in my truck or what, but that's how they went. So I ended up leaving. I made the left, come down the road, and the ambulance come behind me and rammed me in the back, and forced me to run through that red light and maybe pick up speed. I'm not lying.
Okay. Do you have any piece of ID on you that I can identify you with?
My name is Yuppie.
Okay.
I just left the courthouse and I tried to get a driver's license, but it, they kept denying me.
Okay.
I'm literally going right there.
If I recall correctly, all right, let me just get it straight. You don't have your driver's license because it was taken by a peace officer, from what you're claiming. You don't have your registration in your car. You don't have a proof of insurance in your car. You don't have any piece of ID.
I got everything. It's just not on me.
Okay.
And the guy that pulled me over, he said that I told him that my license, they wouldn't let me get my license. He had asked me, do I got any identification? I gave him my ID, and he never did give it back.
Okay. All right. Just sit there for me, all right?
All right. Damn, bro. Then I got a gun on me I don't supposed to have. All right, let's see what they talking about, bro.
Mr. Yup.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna do you a big favor, right?
What's that?
Alright, so I'm gonna disregard everything you told me, okay? Although I'm gonna have to tow your vehicle for the simple reason because you don't have insurance in it, and I don't have no way to see if your vehicle is insured, and you cannot be driving a vehicle that is not insured on a road.
That's fine, because I know, like I said, I own the dealership. I got a guy right outside, so it'd be stupid for me not to have insurance and stuff. But I understand. If that's how you gonna do it, you can do that.
Alright, okay, so what's gonna happen, I'm gonna have you to, do you have anybody that can come and pick you up?
Nah, it's good. Like I said, the garage right there, I was going to the garage, but it's alright.
Which garage you talking about?
Right there, between 639 and 643 right there.
Oh, that's you?
I didn't even know there's a garage there.
Yeah, that's why I'm gonna take it to you.
Okay, alright, well, okay. So just forget the traffic stuff and you have a good day.
Alright, y'all take it easy.
Alright.
Since when is the garage there?
I'm so glad they didn't do no, man, because I don't have no gun license. As you see, I'm on house arrest right now because of being a felony. Now I have 2 guns on me, bro. I bet they behind me. Yeah, they is. But like I said, I'm gonna put it up anyways then. Get down.